Rolling.
This is our new Hard Hat Steakhouse Grill here in Idaho, Idaho, Snake River Landing. This will be our second store, and so we're going to basically do a little tour here from the front doors all the way through the restaurant. So come on in. Right here on both sides of the door we'll have benches where people will be able to do seating right here. We'll have heaters inside this area. When you come inside the lobby, right here we'll have a manhole cover. We have a smoke machine going down the manhole cover, and we have lights going on in there. So when you come in, there's going to be smoke coming up out of the manhole cover. And then when you walk in, our hostess stand will be right here. We have an all-steel counter going across there. The hostess will have like a CB microphone. There will be a caution light right there in the center of it. And so when you walk in, that's where you'll ask to be seated. Right here we have some of our benches already built. Here on the ground floor of the restaurant, it's going to be all steel. We have a 4 foot of wainscot steel that will be placed everywhere throughout the restaurant. So it'll come 4 feet up on all the walls. It's a cold rolled steel, and then we put an acid on it that turns it gunmetal blue. And so it'll be blued steel all the way around the entire restaurant. Down in this area right here, there will be a 3-dimensional hard hat right above the door, and this is our little kids area in here.
Go check it out.
We're going to put metal on all the walls. There will be a little TV in here for the kids with Disney and everything. We're going to put 500 to 600 magnets in there and let the kids just have fun with the magnets. John Deere and Caterpillar also is going to give us a bunch of their little toys. We're going to put the rubberized bark and some things like that so they can play with the tractors and things while the parents are sitting here waiting for a table.
Cool.
So if you walk into the restaurant from right here there's going to be a front end loader bucket propped up. This is 8 foot hole, and we have 7 foot of charbroiler right here. So the guys will be standing right here grilling your steaks. We're going to have a burner built down into the bucket, so there should be 12 inches of fire on the outside, and the guys are standing behind grilling steaks.
Cool.
Anytime you throw a fire, it gets people's attention. When the people come in, there will be a 63-inch flat screen right there on that wall.
Nice.
And so we'll have the game or any sports, that kind of stuff right there. So when they're waiting, they got something to look at.
Cool.
If you come over on this side of the restaurant, this is going to be our to-go area through this door right here. So people will be able to come in. There will be a waiting bench right here. We're going to have a meat counter right here. We're also part of Riverbend Steak Company, so we'll display all the steaks and everything from Riverbend. People can come in and get raw meat, basically take it home and grill it themselves. We'll have a sales counter right here, and then we're also displaying all of our t-shirts and everything. We've teamed up with a group, and we've created a whole hard hat clothing line, basically, that we'll be displaying in here with all kinds of different t-shirts and everything. They all have construction signs on the front. This is the downstairs banquet room in here.
Nice.
This will be set most of the time just general seating. We'll have a projector and screen right over here, and then we have a 42-inch flat screen there. We have one over here, and possibly one there if we need it. We wired for a few more than what we'll probably actually put in for now. This right here is a big butcher block table that we'll be putting in upstairs. We'll be able to seat 20 people around it. This is the bottom of it, so it looks a lot better on the other side. So then we'll go to the back of the house.
So about how big is this room right here?
I can't remember what the dimensions are. This room here, banquet style, will seat about 125 people.
Nice.
Right now, seating in here, we should seat right around 395. This in here is the upstairs banquet rooms.
Oh, this is beautiful.
We're going to change out these lights. They just don't really go. They look like something you ought to have in your house. But so the lights in here, the lights that hang down will change the same as what we have out here. Right here where this drops down, we're building a portable wall. This wall will be removable. Our idea up here originally was to be able to create 2 smaller rooms. At Christmas time, we catered for lots and lots of groups that had between 40 and 60 people. We have a room up in Rexburg right now that's smaller than this, that we get 50 people in all the time. So this room over here, we should be able to put about 65 people in here, banquet style. There will be a projector and a screen right there on that wall. So if somebody wants to come up here and do a business presentation, anything like that, they'll be able to do that. Another 42-inch flat screen there. We're wired for another 42 over here. Now this side, we was going to do a banquet room in, but now we've decided to, we've kind of changed our scope a little bit. This is going to be a restaurant within the restaurant. We're looking at calling this side over here Snake River Lounge.
Nice.
This will be reservations only, completely different menu. It's going to be anywhere from $20 to $50 a plate. We'll only serve riverbend steaks on this side. It's all high-grade Angus and all natural Angus. We'll also do like crab legs and lobster. We have an executive chef that cooks only for this room. We're going to do like oversized chairs in here, nice leather chairs. We'll build a small bar over here in the corner and just make it just a real nice place to come in. A little bit quieter atmosphere. My servers will be nothing but the very best servers that we have on staff.
So will this be something that would be available every night? Is this a weekend thing? What do you see?
This will be available every night. Is what we're going to attempt is every single night.
So James, tell me a little bit about the concept of Hard Hat Steakhouse, where you came up with the idea for your original restaurant, and what made you end up wanting to open a location here in Idaho Falls at Snake River Landing.
Well, the original concept of Hard Hat, you know, everybody asks that, and we have a hard time coming up with that. I think it might have been the lady there on Tool Time, Heidi from Tool Time. She did an episode where she was carrying food, you know, wearing a hard hat and a tool belt, and that's kind of what sparked the idea of just kind of a cool idea. You know, we thought if you did that, that was, you know, we got started in the catering business basically out of a Coke trailer 16 years ago, and that's evolved to what we're standing in now. You know, so I mean, I'm locally raised and everything from here, and we're taking the major chains head on. I think we've created a building and a concept and everything that we want to create, you know, just not a place to go out for a good meal, but a whole dining experience up here. So we've got a full training program, everything to train up our staff, you know, to make sure that the service in here is top notch as well as the food. And, you know, so that's kind of the quick one on Hard Hat Steakhouse.
So what are some of your favorite menu items? What can we look forward to?
You know, prime rib is always the biggest. That's one of the things that we're known the most for, prime rib in our steaks. With our catering trailers and everything, we do the Eastern Idaho State Fair. We also do a lot of different catered events around. Down at the fair, we cook up a little over 5,000 pounds of prime rib down there in a week. So that's almost 200 head of cattle worth of prime rib. And we make a prime rib sandwich. And so that's one of the items that we're really well known for. Potatoes, or Dutch oven potatoes. We do a tremendous amount of potatoes. And, you know, so we've got some really fun advertising ideas. You know, we're not really a sports bar, but with 20 TVs throughout the restaurant, we're going to put different games on. We're going to have different theme nights to where if, depending on whatever's playing, you'll be able to find a TV with your favorite game on it, and that's where we'll seat you. We'll also have some advertising techniques and some marketing ideas to where we give just really, really good deals on beer and appetizers, and just make it a fun place to come to.
Nice. And what made you come to Snake River Landing?
You know, I think that Snake River Landing is going to be the future of Idaho Falls. When we started looking at restaurants, we started looking out in Ammon, right next to Edwards Theater, and we've looked at a lot of different building sites. We looked at Taylor Crossing, which is a great development, but one thing that we're going to need is a lot of parking because we plan on bringing a lot of people in. Snake River had lots of room to grow. You know, we're sold on the development. Basically, the people down here were straight up with us, and you know, so far they've been really good to work with, and I just like the way and the direction, the vision basically of the entire development.
Is there anything else that we should know about Hard Hat Steakhouse before we go?
We're going to be opening mid-March. I would give you a specific date, but I might be lying to you. So we'll open sometime in March. We're going to make sure that our kitchen, our staff, everything is 100% ready to go before we ever open the doors. We want to make sure that we leave a great impression on you the very first time you come in.
Great. Well, thank you.